Greetings, programs. My name is Wretch, and I'd like to welcome you to the alpha demo to Mariachi Legends. Now, this is an upcoming Metroidvania being developed by Halberd Studios, based in Mexico, and I contributed to the Kickstarter when I first saw it because I was really intrigued by the art style. It's pixelated and based off Mexican folklore and culture, which I'm really interested in, and I got to check out this alpha demo last night, and guys, this has the potential to be something really special. I really want to show it to you. So let's go ahead and get a new game going. See, that right there is already a great example of what we're going to see here. This looks like an animated desktop. But the whole premise of the game is you play a Mexican detective by the name of Pablo Cruz, who is recruited by Death herself to save the land of the dead. You have an enchanted mariachi suit that allows you to take the powers of, I guess, a being called La Sombra, or maybe an alter ego. And check this out, it's a good first impression. I'm sure they're fine. La Sombra. So here is our hero, an awesome mariachi suit, I must say. And in terms of like what kind of features this takes from past Metroidvanias, it seems to dabble a lot into Symphony of the Night, and that is not bad at all. Hollow Knight is kind of the new standard for that medium, and the fact that what's old is new again, I think, is something very welcome. So, kind of standard Metroidvania, jumping on platforms, and also, of course, hitting walls. Got some pesos there, you can see on the top right-hand side. Now, of course, this is an alpha demo, so there is the potential for bugs and everything, but we'll just persevere. Hidden torches and lanterns. Also very Castlevania-based. Oh, and we got zombies. And they have life, you can see that at the bottom right-hand side, so another thing kind of adapted from Symphony. Now, you just don't have a slash, you also have different attacks that you can use in tandem. And we just leveled up. And just, the animations just look so crisp. We've got a slide. And secrets galore here. Equipment. Equipment and accessories are wearable objects that can grant extra damage or resistance against certain effects. They can be equipped in your equipment. So like Symphony, we also have equipment that we can put on our character. We've got inventory, a lot more kind of RPG elements. So let's go ahead and put on this shirt. Built for ease of movement. Makes us a little bit more durable. Not much, but every little bit helps. We also have a kick, and unfortunately that kick just blocked off whatever that is for right now, but we'll keep moving and get hit by an angry bird. And this is our save point. Walking by an altar will save your game and restore your health and shadow bars. Upon dying, you will reappear at the last altar you saved in with the progress you had until then. It's also very important, so if you progress for a good portion of time, and then you die, you go back to the last save point. So finding these save points are very important, and it kind of adds a little bit of the Symphony of the Night with a little bit of the Dark Soul Hollow Knight mechanic. Kind of a hybrid. Oh, and here's our first... Now, if you time your block just so, you have an awesome counter attack that you can do. And these guys, with their huge knuckles, and that counter can actually hit multiple enemies. And we also have a map system here of Ruinas del Reposo. I'll probably butcher a lot of the Spanish, but Try different button combinations can result in powerful, high-dealing damage attacks. Try Y plus X plus X plus X plus X. You can consult with other combinations in the Controls tab with Settings. So, we lift them. And we do that. So got a little bit of a tornado there. Whew. Slide. Then down they go. When enemies' health is low, they can sometimes flash red, meaning they're vulnerable to finishers, allowing you to dispatch enemies in style and earn distinct rewards that can be equipped in your equipment. So we just got the sword finisher. We'll go ahead and add that to the toolbox. A single vertical swing that splits the enemy in half, and the blade returns the favor with a pulse of HP back to you. So the more we hit finishers, the more we'll... Oh, I love that so much. And so you get a bit of HP back with some style. And that's really what this game seems to be about, is just an amazing style. Actually, I wonder, can we hit these... I think we actually have to hit someone to do that little tornado move that we saw before. And kick. And that unlocks this area. We'll jump back. Those skulls that I'm picking up, I think, are pretty much ammo for secondary weapons. As you can see. Just drop them all off in front of the next one. Cool. And that looks like an extravagant chest. And a leather whip, of course. The Simon Belmont special. So if we go here into our sub-weapons, a simple leather whip, sturdy and reliable. And now, when I use the right trigger, oh, excuse me. There we go, the right button. We hit a whip, and we can change those weapons with LB. Just lift them up. Oh. My attack button kind of stuck there. As I said, alpha demo. A lot of different things can happen. Now, this is where we came from, so we'll just move our way through. And there is a boss at the end of this. Like, this is a full demo to give you a taste of what we have to work with for the rest of the game. Jump and Y. Just getting lifted up there and cleaved. And there is a shortcut for us to use later. And it's this weird kind of hybrid of, like, we're in a mine and there's lockers and everything, but at the same time, like, old torches and lamps. Oh, tortilla, which is one of my favorite foods. And here's a nice secret. Slide underneath. And there was a button that this box just hit. And we got ourselves a new sword. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. It was actually buried with its previous owner, but now it's all yours. Now, Lasombra's gear doesn't really change, very similar to Alucard, but the weapon animations and stuff do change. Sub-weapon, which I explained before. So now we have a pistola, very important. The cool thing is, though, we can equip 3 sub-weapons at a time. So if we switch over here and then... There we go. Now, one thing I probably should do is go back to that other area that we were in and see if we can actually use the pistola to get in that zone. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, and we are back here at the beginning. Let's go ahead and actually shoot. And what do we get? Some leather huaraches. So, I actually, one of those guys with the knuckles dropped boots too, so let's see what the difference is. Simple sandals built for comfort and resilience. And a pair of worn out shoes barely holding together, so the sandals are better than the old boots. Cool. So, let's go back to where we were, and we'll continue on now that we got that secret. And on our way back here, one of those guys actually dropped one of the knuckles. So, a golden knuckle guard, both an ornament and a weapon. So that'll increase our strength to 12. That's nice that it's not a sub-weapon, it's just a piece of equipment. Let's light those candles up. And now we got someone from Assassin's Creed up here. These guys throw knives. Level up. They are a little bit more fragile than the brass knuckle crew. And let's see. Oh, already dead. See, now we're doing 12 damage per hit with our current weapon. And now we've got water plant zombies. These are like the red skeletons in Castlevania. They just keep coming back. And we had a secret here. Relampago, which is a special weapon that will allow us to summon a ball made out of electricity that damages everything in its way. And for the enemies coming up, it's probably going to be best to go ahead and use that. And you just kind of have to fight your way through. Now, we work our way up like so. Hit the button. And head up here to meet you. And these guys, the shamans, throw scythes like Death in Castlevania, but they summon zomberts, or zomberts. There we are. Here's a wall. And I believe we get something really good out of this. Ah, the machete. Or machete. Which, if you'll see here, has a very different fighting animation. And it's really good because it's got an overhead hit in case we run into any enemies that need to be dealt with from above. So to my knowledge, I believe that is the last weapon that we will need here for the demo. Let's see if we can keep their zombie shenanigans to a minimum. Just look at that background, guys. You got like the freaking idol from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark in the background. Waterfalls. It's just so pretty. There's so much personality and like depth. And, of course, spiders. Can't have almost any video game these days without spiders. Now, we can't make it up there right now. We'll have to go another way. And always check. What's in the box? A bronze pendant. And that will go right here. A mysterious locket. Its contents long lost time. That sounds important. See, now with our level up and the machete, we can kill a lot of things in only like 1 or 2 shots. And we have very large, feathery cannons that will do a lot of damage if they hit you. So we're going to avoid them for right now. Now, if we want to end the demo very quickly, we have 2 paths ahead. We have an upper path and a lower path. The lower path leads to the boss, so we're going to take the more dangerous route. And also get some polo. Gus would be proud. And of course, we have really cool looking water creatures that shoot water cannonballs themselves, so we have to be super careful. These could end your run very quickly. Oh, there's 2 of them. I don't think I ever had to do that before. Hiya! They do not like electricity. Good to know. Now we have a save point here. Let's go ahead and utilize that. And you can kind of also cheese them off by just doing little baby jumps here and hitting them from below. Too bad the knuckles don't stack. I don't know if there's a counterattack you can do against the knife throwers, like you can hit their knives back at them, or something of that respect. It would be really cool, though. Now, I believe this leads to a treasure of some sort. As most things do in video games. Okay, fine. I won't cheese it off. I'll send you airborne, though. Ow. And 2 slices. All we need. There we are. Come here, buddy. Well, I said come here. And you always want to see if there's anything in the box, too. And what this does here, guys, is this actually unlocks that backward path so we can traverse the rest of the level very quickly. The one thing I couldn't figure out, though, was how to get this box out of the way so we can see what is in that treasure box. So I don't think we have the ability, unfortunately, to do so. And we can't do a ground pound, so that's okay, though. And another thing to take into account, which could get you into a lot of trouble, is that the bad guys always respawn when you go into a new zone. So depending on your situation and how low your health is, it is pretty advantageous. Oh. The buttons... The button's stuck again, but I just had to do the dodge animation. That's the only thing I've really noticed. Like, jumping is very responsive. It's just occasionally a lot of the controls will freeze, but blocking tends to fix it. But if you're in a situation where you can't block, I don't know. It may be game over. You may be soft locked. The game is also nice enough to let you know how much of the map has been uncovered. So we're at 49%. And there are other finishers to enjoy during this. We just gotta find them. Get our health back up. And I guess we should probably use the whip, right? Whew, without getting smacked in the face from a cannonball. Well, now you saw what happened. Fortunately, the Sombra can take a hit, and that includes a cannonball right to the chest. Ooh. There we go. That's what I needed. Get that little bit of health back. And I'd much rather take the daggers than the cannonball. Call me crazy. So let's see what is up here. The goal is basically here to just charge the... Oh, okay, cool. We can block cannonballs. I have never done that. Good to know that these blades are that good. And we have unlocked the path. And speaking of finishers, we have the kick finisher. So what does that do for us? 2 straight front kicks send the enemy crashing down as a bill snaps free on impact. Ooh. Good way of getting some money. And a sombrero. Of course, we need some stylish headgear. This actually really help against the boss. Now, I think we've basically traveled to all the places that we can, so let's go ahead and take the south path, and there actually are things to check out after the boss. We need to test out that new finisher. Alright, let me get you out of the running here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, if we... I don't think there's any area in the game that requires us to use money during the demo. So, not something we have to worry about, but it's nice that we have that tool in the box. If we need some spending money. I found that one accidentally in my first playthrough. And that gives us... Yeah, I didn't actually equip this one. Now, our attack is 20 with the machete, but this one, our attack is only 6. So, let's see... Okay, we got falling boulders. Speaking of Indiana Jones... Pretty easy, though. Now we got dead bodies here, which is a telltale sign, as well as the roar, that we are about to encounter something nasty. And the game is nice enough to hand us a save point. And we got the Mega Man boss gate, which I very much appreciate. But watch this, guys. Hi. Dead animation, though, and this is the first boss. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I almost taken half of his health. That's great. You summon zombies. Also, shoot that green. Spires. Uh-huh. And down you go. Now, before I ran and discovered all the secrets... Oh, we got a ghost. Which, yeah, some of these little binkies, as well as the bosses, drop weapons, or drop special weapons as well. Ghostly present help you battle your foes. If you keep on farming those, the shaman that throw the scythe, they give you the ability to summon one of those zombies, too. So, let's see what this does. We'll go ahead and summon. Okay. Good to take out aerial enemies, I suppose. Now, this... Why... I'm curious if they count... I was never able to go up there. I don't think we actually can, unfortunately, nor can we go down here. But we got some Temple of Doom style things going on in the background, which is cool. And let's see what exactly is up here. I don't know, maybe this thing is like a boss killer. Because it didn't seem to do a whole lot of damage against the little zombies the things summoned, but it definitely did damage to the boss itself. Now, we are actually back, and we're gonna, if we head all the way up here, and this is where we got the money at the very beginning of the demo, so everything loops back. That path leads to the end of the demo with a little bit of story, but we are not done yet. There are still other things to check out, like so. I got these weird Skeletor guys with wooden shields. Guess any protection you can get. A Calavera. Manny Calavera. And they're still here too. All their nonsense. Now there is an encounter. We need to see where we are. Okay. We'll head this way, and I believe, yes, there is treasure. Is that a throwing dagger? Oh, no. A short and sneaky little friend, perfect for close-up combat. Oh yeah, that's the Cuisinart there. And we'll see what that does. They did not have a prayer, did they? Oh. I do not know if that would hurt me. I assume it would, or at least stun me. Just don't even give him a chance. Oh, more flying critters to cause headaches. There we are. Teach him what for. And looks like that actually loops around, so let's head here. And I believe this is where the encounter can... Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. But look at that. Yeah, we gotta take the... Let's go ahead and take that higher path that we saw before. How the blades cut through water? I don't know. That's not my pay grade. Well, that protects me at least. Gotta have that sweet, sweet spending money. Alright, up here. Was this the... yeah. There should be a way. Or am I just not seeing it? Oh, there it is. I also like it because, you know, when you play some modern Metroidvanias, and don't get me wrong, sometimes they make it more accessible to people who haven't played the genre before. they make some of those pathways very, very obvious. But in this game, ooh, we got our rabbit foot. Oh, I don't know what the mysterious locket does. Our strength will go, okay, our strength will go down. But our luck will go up. I think we're good. Well, hello. Ow. Okay, so, gotta break out the heavy artillery for them. That's exactly what we have to do. I'm wondering if you can get a really good item from farming them, and that's why we have access like that. That is probably the case. Don't trust any of the plant life. There's a shaman. Trying to kill them before they summon a friend. Get health back, and I believe... Hola! So, you're her new favorite. She collects favorites. Not like us. I see. You must be Petra, from the town that wouldn't die. It died. It just refused to stay buried. Heard it as a boy. A rodeo arena full of undead. A girl with a lasso like sunrise. Dawn is a rumor. All we get is work. That makes us colleagues then. No. I was La Sombra. Now it's your story. Try not to waste it. I only waste the ones who run. Good, because she's watching, and she hates second chances. Next room, something of mine you'll need. And you'd think you'd have a fight very similar to when the knight fought Hornet, but no. Even swinging doesn't seem to do anything. But it's nice to have the health. And the whip finisher, which we need to... To me, this is the most satisfying of the three finishers that I saw. And I've got to show it to you before we end the demo, because this is pretty much all that we can actually explore, I think. So, here. Let's go find some poor unwilling soul. Man, something probably good up there. And the boss doesn't respawn, thankfully. None of you guys are gonna help me. Just gotta end with the most satisfying finisher. Ow! And a big rock. It was a big rock. If you know, you know. Alright. Can't do finishers on spiders. Shoo! Oh, I so went the, like, worst possible way, because we saw those knife throwers earlier. Oh well. Can't do a finisher to you. I require mortals. Mortal flesh. To give a weapon to. I said mortal flesh, not watery flesh. Ah! Alright, let's go through... Aha! You'll do. And... Oh, it's so good. You just die in 3 shots. We'll do one more. Oh, I kicked you all the way up there, didn't I? It just has like an ASMR quality, which I know is strange, but I guess it is. Alright, let's head back to the beginning and show you the end here. Alright. Back here where we started our adventure. And we got a nice spinal cord to run up, along with ribcage. Which is a perfect way to get introduced to our patron. I see. You were successful. Good boy. They're trying to pry open the path to Mictlan. What now? You and I know this won't stop until you bring me the coward and the gold mask. Every trail is loud until I get close. Then stop chasing noise. Tell me what the silence is buying. Loud men buy silence. His coins are smothering my leads. Then follow the gold. I have a lead for you, and to my utter pleasure, it involves drinking. Then point somewhere that isn't me. I just did. There you go, guys. So that is Mariachi Legends. A very nice little message from the dev team at Halberd. I'm really rooting for them. I think this is going to be one of the most awesome Metroidvanias we played. I'm definitely going to be playing it when it comes out. I hope you all will wishlist it on Steam. I'll leave a link to the game so you can wishlist it in the description below. And yeah, we'll see what happens when the game finally releases. But I hope you all have enjoyed the video. If you like it, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. That'd be a big help. I will see you next time. Later days, everyone.